Greetings, my fellow Americans. I'm not American, Dad. So, America, yeah, land of the free and land of fat people. Why are our people so obese? I'm an American. In case you didn't notice, yeah. But I've been living here in England for like 9 years, so I got like a bit more of like an international, like, I guess, scope on like American things. And there's some things I realize, like living outside the country for so long, I just find kind of weird that we do some of these things. And I was like, you know, fuck it, I got a green screen, and I'm bored, so let me just make a video about like just the shit I just find dumb about America. Starting off with our like measurement system, the imperial system. It makes no fucking sense. The imperial system feels as if someone just got like a random board of numbers and just like toss that shit on the ground. I'm like, yeah, that's gonna be a measurement scale. You know, like meters. No, fuck that. We're gonna have inches and yards and shit. Like, what the fuck? Why do we have that? The one thing that gets me the most on the imperial scale or system, I mean, is Fahrenheit. I don't like the way it works. Like, why when someone says, oh my god, bro, it's 32 degrees Fahrenheit, that means it's cold? That doesn't make sense. It's 30. That's supposed to be a big number. The thing I like about Celsius, right, okay, is watch. Okay, I probably find a diagram. I'm gonna make one. Look, the way it works, okay, you got 0 here, that means the water is freezing. You got 100 up here, that means the water is boiling. Makes sense, right? Fahrenheit, look how fucking stupid it is. I don't even know if I can find something. If I do or not, I'm gonna look very stupid holding like this, my pose. But like, point is, it looks stupid, right? This makes no sense. We're like the only major country in the world that uses that system. Why? I mean, the only thing about the imperial system I like is like feet and inches. And I did make fun of inches, I know I'm a hypocrite, but feet and inches, because like height, like it's just, I don't know, it just seems more normal to me to say I'm 5'5" than saying I'm like 160 something centimeters or whatever. And yes, I am that short. Okay, I'm a short dude. Next thing is taxes. They make no fucking sense. All right, but starting on like the more kind of low down scale, like taxes just are stupid because the way they're like displayed, as in they're not displayed. Like, you will go to like a CVS or a 7-Eleven or anything, or like Trader Joe's or whatever, top of store, and you get like, let's say, a bag of chips and like, I don't know, like a can of Coke. And the thing come up to like, in total, like the display price, you'd be like $2.50 for a can of Coke. I know it's expensive for a Coke, but stay with me. And $2.50 for a bag of chips. And then you go to the counter, and the guy says, "Oh, that'd be $6.30." Why the fuck did you jump scare me like that? Why? Like, why not just put the tax in the price? The rest of the world does it. All right, when I go to fucking Tesco and the meal deal says it's gonna be £3.50, also Tesco, why the fuck is it £3.50? Bring back £3 meal deals, please. I'm poor. Like, it's £3.50. It's worse, obviously, the more you spend, because then the tax, like, money or whatever on it is bigger. Like, I remember I went to, like, I think it was J.C. Penney's or no, it was Macy's. I went to Macy's when I was in D.C. last year, and I got myself like I trying to see what can I find the hoodie. I got myself these pants, like these cargos. They're very oversized, but I like them. I don't know. I think they cost me like $40 or something. And you know, I was like, all right, $40. I'll go to the counter. It's like $50. Why? Does no one else find it fucking weird that the IRS knows how much I owe, but they won't tell me how much I owe, so I gotta calculate that shit myself? But if I get it wrong, I just might go to jail. Why? Again, why is the system like that? That is very stupid. It makes no logical sense. I like HMRC, bro. Okay, they know how much tax they need from me, and they just take it automatically. Okay, and the best part, like in April, I can go to the website and ask like, hey, did you take the right amount? And like, oh, sorry, we actually took a bit too much, and I get a little tax return. That makes sense, right? No, in America, you gotta file that shit yourself with some shit like call it TurboTax or whatever. I don't know. I used to hear as a kid. I don't know if it's fucking real. And I'm just like, what the fuck? What's the point? Next, we have tipping culture. I hate every bit of it. For one, I just think it's kind of fucked up that like it just legally right to pay them so little, like a waitress or a server, that they need to rely on tips in the first place. But I also hate, obviously, on the customer. If you don't tip, you're just an asshole in America. I mean, like, I remember one time it was at like an IHOP in Baltimore. Don't ask why I was in Baltimore. Okay, I was bored. And you know, I got like a pancake and shit. And you know, I was about to leave. I forgot. Fuck. I forgot to give me a tip. Dog, these people look at me like I was so fucking scummy. Okay, here's like your $10. Shit, leave me alone. Like, fuck. I don't get tipping culture. Because again, it's one of those things. America is just the only country in the world, or at least I know, that just has this issue with it. And in the UK, when I go to like little fucking a restaurant like Poor Boys in Kingston, all right, I only tip the server or waitress or whoever if like the service is immaculate. Which to be fair, most of the time it is. So I do like give them like, I don't know, like an extra £5 because. Yeah, but like it's not like expected because they already paid him enough. And last but not least, soccer. Why do we call it that? I used to fucking defend the word soccer like my life depended on it back in year 7, or like that's the 6th. I think that's the 6th grade in America, year 7. Point is, I used to defend that shit in my life when the British kids be like, "Oh, why you calling it fucking soccer? It's football." In it, yeah, it's football in it. Yeah. Point is, like I used to defend that shit in my life. When I grew up and got older and got more accustomed to like living here, I realized that, nah, they're right. Soccer sounds stupid. Okay. Look, I'm just gonna put it like this: we have a game where we have a ball in our hands and we run towards like a goalpost or some shit. But that's called football. But the game we play with our feet and a ball is called soccer. That doesn't make sense. The thing I don't get about Americans is they're so defensive about it. And to be fair, I'm saying this as someone who was also defensive about it. Like, you tell an American, we don't call it soccer here, and they be like, no, brother. All right, it's called soccer. You Europeans don't know what you're talking about. Even though like British people made the sport, so I think they do know what they're talking about. Like, I gotta give this one to the British. You know, I'm sorry, but yeah, that's kind of all my ranting about American things off the top of my head. Again, if any like other things that confuse you about Americans are in your head, put in the comments down below. If not, I'm gonna just like, you know, just disappear. I don't know, I could probably go for like a kebab or some shit, bro. I'm fucking hungry. Yeah, but yeah, peace.